Hey guys, Scott Herman here, and welcome back to my Only 2 series. Now, this video is actually the final video in this series, as we've already covered traps, shoulders, chest, back, biceps, triceps, forearms, glutes, quads, and hamstrings. So if you missed any of those videos, you can not only view them in this playlist right here, but you can also download my app, Muscular Strength, or visit my website, muscularstrength.com, and read the article versions that not only have the YouTube video pinned to the top, but also include photos of each exercise, proper form, as well as the sets and reps. Just type Only 2 in the search bar. But before we dive into today's exercises, be sure to give that thumbs up button a good old 5 across the eyes, and make sure you turn the notification bell on and set it to all, or else you won't see any of my new uploads. Thanks, YouTube. Exercise 1 is the barbell back squat, and you're going to do 4 sets of 20 reps followed by 4 sets of 8 reps. So yes, that's a total of 8 sets on this exercise. But why? Well, when it comes to your training, it makes more sense to stick with exercises that work, and the squat is a staple exercise for a reason. Therefore, it makes more sense to do more work here rather than bouncing around the gym looking for something else to do. As for the sets and reps, well, your legs have quite a few large muscle groups that are involved when squatting, and in my opinion, grow much more efficiently when you mix in both high volume and heavy rep ranges. So if you've never done this before, you're probably most likely going to burn out quite quickly, but that's okay. After a week or two, you will get stronger and be able to complete all the reps and sets. As for proper form, I would prefer that you use a high bar squat technique versus the low bar. Why? Well, it's because high bar squats will allow us to focus on the quads, and the added depth you can achieve at the bottom of the movement will bring in a bit more glutes and hamstrings activation as well. Now, when getting into position, make sure the barbell sits across your traps and not your neck. Also, your elbows shouldn't be jacked up because this will cause you to lean forward as you descend. If anything, you should be able to place that barbell across your traps and use your hands to simply hold the barbell in place. So if you can't swing your elbows back and forth like this, then you're too tight. But once in place, keep your chest up, take in a breath, flex your core, and descend until you reach squat depth. Now, while still keeping your core tight, push through your heels to the middle of your feet and return back to the top before releasing the air you were holding in, and repeat for reps. Now, if you notice your legs caving in as you go up or down, this is bad. Make sure your feet are pointed slightly out, and as you go up and down, push your knees out so that they track in the same direction as your toes. Now, I don't expect you to go as low as me, but if you're having trouble in general with your squat depth or how to keep your core tight, I have quite a few videos on form tips that can help you out. Just go to my app or my website and type squat in the article section search bar. Again, these are YouTube videos that have been converted into articles, complete with the YouTube video pinned at the top, as well as photos of all the exercises and tips. Lots of really great information to help you guys perfect your squat technique. And exercise 2 is going to be the standing barbell calf raise, and you're going to do 5 sets of 20 reps. Guys, your calves are a very thick and strong muscle group, and they respond great to high volume training. But do not force the reps or bounce them. I mean, definitely explode on the way up, but try to hold that flex at the top for a brief second before going back down. And to make the exercise more intense, you can try standing on a couple 5 or 10 pound plates, or pick up a pair of squat wedges. This way you can elevate the front of your foot to force a much harder stretch at the bottom of the movement, and yes, you can also use the squat wedges to help improve your squat depth as well. Believe it or not, that slight raise of the heel will make a world of a difference for a lot of you, so I'll drop a link and a discount code in my pinned comment below. Just make sure if you do pick up a pair, you play around a bit with the form, because the squat wedges are labeled with a 1 and a 2 on the side to help you find the best standing position to maximize your squat depth. And now for the best part. The goal of creating this series was so that each and every single one of you could not only have access to a free program I created called Guaranteed Gains, but to also ensure that you have a source of information to make sure that your form is correct on every single exercise. Gaining access to the program is easy too. All you have to do is click the link in my pinned comment below and enter your email. As soon as you do, a PDF version of the program will be mailed to you, and you can get started today. Be sure to drop some comments below to help not only boost the YouTube algorithm, but to let me know what kinds of videos you want to see next. And if you made it this far, I'll even drop the playlist link to all the videos in my Only 2 series right here, and a direct link to my free program Guaranteed Gains right here. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.